Hello, I'm Bridget and I am playing at Loud Women Festival on the 7th of September. I can't wait.
Hooray! Can't wait to see you. I'm so
Yeah.
glad. I was so glad to see you on the lineup. Nice to have some more Essex representation in the house.
Essex girls do it best.
What would you say you are? How would you describe yourself?
Simply loud, energetic, in your face. You're definitely going to get warm watching.
Are there any songs in particular you're most proud of? Which ones have gone out and you felt have made an impact? They've got a strong message.
I'm proud of all of them, but I'm definitely what springs to mind is The Drive, commonly known as Where's My Money, Where's My Car? Just because even listening back now, I wasn't used to recording screaming or anything like that. I was used to doing it live with the adrenaline, but as a performer yourself, you know that you can't necessarily get the exact same effect going. But when I recorded that and when I listen back, I just think, oh, well done, like she did it, sort of thing. Um, yeah, and there's a couple of screams in there. I just think they're really powerful, and I'm like, come on, girl. I'm proud of all the last 5 songs I put out as the Damage Reversal EP because it was a long journey, and then when it was all finally out, I was proud because I did it all myself. I sorted it out. Obviously with the help of loads of different people for different things, but you know, they're my songs and my plans. So yeah,
Yeah, it's your vision.
proud,
It's your
which
vision
is
that made that happen.
yeah, which is a
Oh,
rare feeling for performers to actually feel proud of yourself.
no, it's
Feel
really
like
nice to hear
yeah,
because we constantly beat ourselves down and we think we're not doing what
exactly.
we should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of what's top of your band bucket list? Where do
What?
you? Well, I mean, obviously, getting Glastonbury is a big coup, and getting
Yeah.
Loud Women is a big coup. And where do you want to be? What do you want to achieve?
I want to tour the world. I just want to do the classic thing. I want to see how far I can go with it. I just want to travel everywhere and play. I don't care if it's on some like remote island. If there's a crowd of people there that like it or they're up for it, that that's what it's all about for me. It's just that weird connection you only get on stage through music. Yeah. But obviously I'd like to play Glastonbury many times, but going up each time.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Well, we could probably get you a gig in Southend. It's not quite the world though, but
A bit of surfing.
um, with regards to Loud Women Fest, why in particular did you choose to apply for that festival?
Well, I've been following the organisation for quite a few years now, and I always kept it in the back of my mind of that's something that I want to be involved in some way. That's it's what I'm about. I'm a woman and I'm loud.
You certainly are.
Yeah.
Have you
Um,
have you met any of the gang from Loud Women yet?
Not
'Cause you're gonna love them.
only you in person.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna love them. You'll absolutely love them. They're
Yeah.
really lovely people, and they're doing it for the right reasons, and they're getting a lot of recognition. It's amazing.
Yeah, as they should. Yeah.
Yeah, and doing super cool stuff as well. Um, Loud Women now has is now involved with booking one of the days at Rebellion Festival, which is like
Mm.
your classic old school punk festival, which has been changing with the times. It's becoming progressive, but really to have that is a big message to have our women involved with that scene.
I
That's
was really
fantastic.
excited when I saw that because, as you'll know, particularly, but like the punk scene, it's a bit of a weird one sometimes. You get people who truly are inclusive as a human, and then people who think they are, not being evil or anything. They just, but they're not, sort of. So it's really cool to see a space for that, but not, it's not like a novelty thing, like, you know,
Yeah,
um,
I totally agree.
yeah,
And that's the great thing about lab women. That's their values, and
mm,
that's what lab women exists, is to create that space and say, look, we're here.
yeah,
Um,
they are.
it's great. Yeah, hold on. I've just got to sort this out because Mindy bites the other dog. Sorry, Cassie. Sorry, Bridget. Mindy, come here. Come on.
There's currently a bit of drama going on.
God, what a hideous, vile creature he is.
The dog version.
Right. Jeremy, Jeremy Dog Kyle.
Yeah,
Do you want that?
little less
Talk to Mindy.
bullyish.
Right, where were we? When do you remember where you were and how you felt when you heard that you'd been picked to play Loud Women? Because I couldn't
Yeah,
believe. I was just. It was great for me because I love you and we're friends and I didn't even know you'd applied until like
yeah.
and I was
Oh,
like, whoa, how good is that?
well, I applied, and obviously you get thousands of applications, and I like now, obviously when you first start out, you think, oh no, I'm not, it's my first gig and I'm not on a Glastonbury main stage, and you think, no, I can never do it. I'll never be picked. But it was nice that I wasn't expecting it at all, basically, is what I'm saying. And yeah, obviously got chosen this time, so that's really cool. Yeah, I was really happy, and I felt that's quite a big achievement for me, really. So yeah, I felt quite
Yeah, it
happy.
is. It
Yeah, I'm
is,
excited.
and I can't wait to see you there, and I can't wait for my friends within Loud Women to see you as well because I know they're going to totally love you.
Oh, hope
It's
so.
fantastic. So,
Yeah,
um,
thank you for picking me. I know I've met Sharon before. They're lovely. I know of Chloe Hawes and the Deadly Claw, no, Holy Claws from they're from like where I grew up, so I'm sure we'll have some stuff in common. And obviously I know Doris as well, just from the festival scene and whatnot. But everyone else new to me pretty much. Never never heard, never seen live, just maybe follow a couple on Instagram. So I'm so excited to see loud women, but in different genres, not just my sort of area, which is the heavier side. I'm excited to see all different bits and bobs, something new.
yeah, it is. I'm just looking at the lineup now, and it's pretty. It's really eclectic, and there's a lot on there I don't know, which is amazing.
Yeah,
And
I
they're coming
can't
from all over the place.
I
There's like
can't remember the name, but there's I think Indonesian rapper, one of them.
yeah, Indonesian rapper fighting
Yeah,
sexual harassment and gender inequality.
yeah,
Yako sounds
Yakko.
cool.
I'm excited to hear that. I haven't heard that before, so yeah.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. And then there's one here, Baby said, Italian,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Italian Punjabi teens
Yeah.
taking the rock scene by storm in the UK. It's like
Yeah.
this is just sounds amazing.
Yeah. I love
Cool.
that there's just all different stuff going on. Yeah.
The mission of Loud Women is to support women, non-binary people, provide them with a platform, put them on stage, and turn up the volume.
I think it's important because I just know and feel that it's important to be heard, especially if you might be part of a group that gets squashed down or hate towards or judged or just even not that. I sometimes, sorry, just going off on a slight tangent, sometimes I think one of my issues as such is that, and it doesn't bother me because it's very fun to change people's perceptions of you, but it's underestimated and you're not even given the second thought. It's just
Mm.
assumed that you're going to perform one way or you're going to have songs like this. That's why I'm like, this is important to me because it's about just having a choice to do what you want, having the space to it. You don't have to be you don't have to be absolutely mental performer, like like doing the most weird stuff. You can just be, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's important just to show people, especially younger people, like hopefully like from now on it's going to get a lot more chilled out in the music scene.
Yeah, I agree with every word you just said. Actually, it's just you can on this platform it just exists, and there's no expectations, no pretense. Like, you are you, and this is what you are, and you're accepted and loved for that. And I
Yeah,
think it's a really good thing, and that's certainly helped me and the bands that I've been in as well in the past. So yeah.
yeah, good.
Um, as an independent musician, um, what do you think has been the biggest challenge? What are the biggest challenges? What have you faced so far, which has been particularly challenging?
So in terms of actually trying to have a career in music as an independent artist, it's tough. Um, you have no money, you have no time, you have to work lots of different jobs. You know, it's difficult. I'm my own manager, publicist, social media person, and what seems to keep coming to the front of everything at the moment is we're not made to just churn out content of a certain way that we think we should. So yeah, that part of it can be hard because there's always a voice sort of saying, should you be doing that? Should you be doing this? And luckily, with stuff like this, like Loud Women Fest and stuff like that, it gives you it makes you rethink, and sort of you don't have to do things a certain way. Kind of like what I said before. And another struggle, well, it's not really a struggle. It's just like an annoying mosquito just buzzing around sometimes. Sometimes you swat it away, sometimes you can't find it. But I would say that's what I just touched on earlier about being underestimated or being just prejudged, basically. Having stereotypes about you, or yeah, I just find it annoying. Most of the time it doesn't get to me, and I'm gonna do what I'm doing anyway. But
Yeah,
sometimes you just think, can you just please, you don't know what you're on about.
yeah, yeah,
Go and experience some love and come back and review the situation.
yeah, yeah. That's it. And they've obviously not been in that situation before and seen that actually, no matter how we present who we are,
Mm,
we can be creative in all different ways. We don't have to do what you're expecting me to do just because I look a certain way, or I'm like, come up here, you.
exactly. And I mean, like, a lot of the time, and usually it is by cis men, I will be asked, "Oh, you just the singer? Oh, did you actually write that?" And genuinely, yeah, I believe they're not being evil. They're not. There's no malice, but it's just almost would be better if they just came out and said something horrible to me, because it's like, haven't even given a thought to it. You just presume.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's good fun to then change that expectation.
yeah. But these sorts of events fill me with optimism that those messages are
Mm,
getting out, and like especially looking at Loud Women hosting Rebellion, a stage at Rebellion for a day. Like, even that in itself is putting this message amongst, like a cat amongst the pigeons. It's like, well, here we are, like it
yeah,
or not. We're not
yeah,
just this. We're not just that. Like, that whole phrase, female fronted bands, that really pisses me off, because it's like, that isn't a category. It's not a genre.
mm.
Like,
See,
you're a woman in a band.
yeah, when I was just starting out, like, I didn't know the framework for what to put in your Instagram bio or anything. So for a couple of months or so, I had female fronted whatever, and then hearing stuff from other people, and then I thought, hang on a minute, well, no, that doesn't make sense. You don't say like male fronted band.
no,
Just you don't.
no, no, exactly. It's kind of othering yourself, isn't it? But you
Yeah,
wouldn't know. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
so
because of your conditioning in society, you may not initially realise that, but it's
yeah,
like you're othering yourself from the mainstream.
yeah. That's not
So
why I want you to listen to my music, you
no,
know.
no,
But obviously,
it's
yeah,
it's because you're
young
cool
and
as
dumb.
fuck. But so
Mm.
this festival, I didn't know if it was a lot or not last year, but it's all ages, which
Yeah,
is really cool,
yeah.
and that's a refreshing thing to hear as well. And music should be accessible for all ages. So I don't know what the question is about it though. Hold on. Yeah, so yeah, it feels important that youngsters can come and enjoy a diverse mix of artists. And so the question is, for all those young fans that are going to be there, not Mindy, those young fans that are going to be there, and they see you, they're going to be inspired by you because you're cool as fuck. What's your message to them to encourage them? What would your advice be to them?
Just do it. Not to be like Nike or Nike or whatever you say, but just get started. It doesn't matter if you're in your room by yourself and no one for 50 years ever hears a peep. You know, you don't have to whip out a mad solo or like something crazy. But I think it's just important to know not to don't procrastinate
Yeah,
because although it's you're probably going to be part of you if you are a creative, don't because just start, just do
and, that,
something. Yeah,
and that's coming from an ADHDer.
yeah. Spent a lot of time staring at walls. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's a good answer. Um,
yeah.
let's do a show and tell. Have you got an object or an animal or something, a guitar, bass that you're proud of that you'd like to show off to us? And I'm going to mute because of my little dog.
I'm proud of my puppy.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Oh, what's her name?
This is Hazel. She is a border
Hazel.
collie. Well, she's a Welsh collie, so she's a sheepdog but with short hair. And she's given me a right old sniff. She's my emotional support pup. Honestly, brilliant.
So cute. How old is she?
She is 5. She's had a
Oh,
lot. What are you doing? She's she she's very sarcastic. She's learned to be that way because of my family. She's very sassy, you know, she's just big yawn. But yeah, I would show my
oh,
instruments, but they're
that's
wedged behind the sofa downstairs. Oh, well, there's a guitar there, my acoustic.
dogs are better.
Exactly. Dogs are more important in music. See you at Loud Women Festival, 7th of September, Rich Mix, London. Be there. Will be.
Hey, thank you very much.
That's all right. Thank you.